So after 3 days in a row where I wasn't getting back to my campsite until like 10:30 at night and having late dinners and getting to bed and then trying to get up early enough for the 8 o'clock departures for the next trip for the Arches rally, I decided to take the day off. Plus the trip I was hoping to go on today was to Brimhall Natural Double Arch. And unfortunately, a water hazard there was filled with water and it was impassable. So that trip got canceled. So I decided I would revisit Cassidy Arch and maybe see it with no people on it, since this was a Thursday instead of the Saturday that we saw it on before. And then I would go visit Hickman Bridge for the first time. Just at the start of the Cassidy Arch Trail, the Grand Wash Trail, and already arches. So the Cassidy Arch Trail takes off that way, and it joins that way, and then got a whole series of switchbacks to gain elevation. So here's where the Cassidy Arch Trail takes off, 1.5 miles. You go from 4,400 feet to 6,350, which is almost 1,000. Here's our first trail sign, Cassidy Arch 1.5. And another trail joins this that goes to these other places. There's Cassidy Arch. Our first view of it from the trail. And there's the road in to Grand Wash. Cassidy Arch. Okay, here's the trail junction. That way to Cohab Canyon and the campground. 3 miles and 4 miles. To the left, Cassidy Arch. 0.5 miles. Okay, from the rappelling station, here's the span. It's actually broader than it looks from over there, where you can see under the arch. So there's looking down it. So I'm back at Cassidy Arch to see it with fewer people, and in this case I'm the only one on it. So in that sense I kind of have this band to myself at the moment. Now of course arch lovers etiquette is you don't go onto natural rock spans. But since the Park Service has anchors there for people to rappel, I guess they're okay with people being on the span. Around the opening next to Cassidy Arch, the sandstone has formed a number of what I call baby arches. Here's some more baby arches on this side. Well, that's just interesting formation there, but here's an arch, baby. And here's a nice one. Kind of my running gag on this hike is that it seems like you can hike for a long ways and yet turn around and you still see the parking lot where you started from. Not many trails where that's the case. So on my day off from hiking with the Arches group in the Arch Rally, of course I gotta go hike the Hickman Bridge. So here's the trailhead for Hickman Bridge. Let's go check it out. Well, this trail goes right next to the Fremont River, and it looks like it's flowing pretty good right now. So this is how the trail starts. Snuggled up against the rocks next to the river. Okay, this trail has some climbing to it too. Nice views around here. Okay, the trail to Hickman Bridge was out in the open for a while, but now it's kind of down into the trees. Here's my first view of the bridge. Hickman Natural Bridge. Coming around the corner to see Hickman Bridge. Well, look at that. They set the end of the trail to loop through the opening of the bridge. Let's go check it out. Hickman Bridge. So I made it to Hickman Natural Bridge, probably at Capitol Reef National Park. This is the natural bridge that's visited the most of all the people who come here. Here's the other side. That trail goes right through it and the opening and loops around. So here's the far side of Hickman Natural Bridge. The trail goes right under it and loops back. So that's nice. It gives you a nice look at both sides. And of course, as I'm continuing the loop, I'm seeing baby arches all over the place. There's one. There's another. And there's another. So on the hike out, there happened to be 2 more natural bridges on the trail to Hickman Natural Bridge, right next to each other. So here's eye-to-eye level. Look at these 2 natural bridges. First one and second. Two natural bridges on the way to Hickman Natural Bridge. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe.